Imagine this, 1 week, you're on top of the world, your songs are everywhere, brands are lining up to work with you, and your fans can't get enough. The next week, everything collapses. That's exactly what happened to David. Not just a rising musician, not just a creator, but someone whose work was in shows like Invincible and even Arcane. He had collaborations with Fortnite and was in talks for feature placements in some of the most anticipated movies ever. But then, it all fell apart. Brands cut ties. Fans turned against him. Tours were cancelled. And on top of that, there's a possible legal nightmare looming over him. So how did it go from zero problems to complete chaos in a matter of days? Let's break it down. David is just 20, but his journey to fame is wild. Surprisingly, he didn't start as a musician, he started as a Fortnite YouTuber. He wanted to make epic montage videos, but kept getting hit with copyright strikes because the music he was using wasn't his. He couldn't monetize the content.
Basically, I played Fortnite from 2017 to 2021. I became a YouTuber. I was playing Call of Duty, Fortnite, all these different type of games to try to become like the biggest next thing streamer, Kai Cenat.
Frustrated and overwhelmed, he called his mom crying. Her advice changed everything: make your own music. Then you won't have to worry about copyrights. And just like that, a career was born.
I was like, wait a minute, I could probably do that.
And you never did it before in your life?
Never. I've never touched like a DAW, anything. I played instruments. I was in church choir when I was 13.
Did you sing?
I sang. I couldn't sing, but I sang.
So you just literally only made music so you could make a few more dollars
Exactly.
Okay.
That was it.
The craziest part? Some of the songs he originally made for Fortnite montages ended up blowing up on their own. TikTokers loved them. Fans shared them. Within just a couple of years, he was opening for major artists like SZA. That's meteoric growth. But as we all know, rapid rise often hides cracks beneath the surface. And for David, those cracks became impossible to ignore on September 8, 2025.
A body was found inside a car at a Hollywood tow lot today. There's no immediate information about the identity of the person found inside, but Eyewitness News has learned the 2023 Tesla is registered in Hempstead, Texas, to multi-platinum artist and musician David Anthony Burke, known professionally as David.
David was on tour at the time, likely in Minneapolis or traveling there. And then the shocking news dropped: his Tesla had been impounded after being reported abandoned. When authorities checked, they discovered a partially decomposed body inside. The car was traced back to David. And while most of us would rush home in a panic, David remained on tour, telling the police he would cooperate fully while finishing his shows. At first, fans defended him online. When news of the Tesla broke, people online were scrambling to figure out what was really going on. And surprisingly, one of the first big names to jump to David's defense was Jason the Ween. Jason basically said, there's no way David could have put a body in a car while he was on tour. And honestly, a lot of people agreed with that take at the time, which seemed like common sense. David wasn't even in the city when the body was discovered, so how could he be involved?
Situation?
With David?
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't do it.
He's not a murderer?
No.
Thank God, bro, because I was still going to listen to his music. I was just worried that I'd be an asshole if I did.
No, listen, he didn't do it. He literally performed the next day. If he was a suspect, the police would have been after him. He's not a suspect.
He's not just escaping the police clutches?
No, and I'm going to perform. We're going to perform on the 20th, me and David.
Jason the Ween.
Let me do it. I'll make it. So,
Period.
do you think David did it?
Do I think he's a murderer?
Yeah.
Can't rule him out.
Can't rule him out?
Can't rule him out.
Damn. No way. No.
You know what I did think was incredibly soft? I don't know if it's
how
true.
do you steal a Tesla, though?
Huh? Wait, so you think it is him?
No, I don't
how
think
do you
it's
steal
him.
a Tesla?
I don't think it's him because he's been on tour.
No way he could have done this while on tour, they said. But soon, the situation became much darker. The victim was identified as his alleged girlfriend, Celeste.
There was a body found last night in the back of David's car. He's the guy that sings like, in the back of my mind, but there's a body found in the back of his car. Him and his team haven't said anything about it yet, so I'm a little bit concerned. I feel like he's such a good guy, though. I'm so confused. He just seems so wholesome, and he can sing like an angel. Why would he have a body in the back of his car? Why would he do? The thing is, his car was impounded, like it was at an impound lot, so it wasn't like in his driveway or something. That'd be a little more concerning for his sake. But everyone's immediately saying that David is innocent, like, oh yeah, he would never do this. But I don't know, people probably said that
Dating an underage girl? That's one thing guaranteed to make the internet turn on you. Celeste was reportedly 13 or 14, while David was 18 to 19. Her mother had reported her missing a year earlier, but it seemed Celeste had been living with David voluntarily. Photos, Discord chats, and even lyrics from a song called Baby I Love You surfaced, connecting David to Celeste. The backlash was immediate. TMZ confirmed pictures of David near Celeste's last known location. Allegations also surfaced that he paid people to keep her age a secret, extremely serious claims. Even collaborators, like Jason the Ween, publicly stepped back, clarifying they were never close friends.
Spun on Twitter. First off, I want to retract my statement. Obviously, the other day, I was defending David. Before all the new evidence came out, I do not condone anything that David has done or is doing. Okay? That shit is wicked and it's just unbelievable. It's been a lot to process. And one more thing, I want to say, the girl that I met named Celeste at the FaZe house is not the same Celeste that was killed. RIP to that girl. One thing I also want to add to the David situation. I did not know anything. I'm not even close friends with David. I made a song with him. All right, I had dinner with him one time in a group setting, and then motherfuckers saying I'm best friends with him. No, bro.
And here's where things got interesting. Ludwig, yes, the Ludwig, came to Jason's defense. A lot of people online were clowning Jason for backtracking after previously defending David, but Ludwig pointed out that Jason was just caught in the crossfire. He explained that Jason didn't deserve to be dragged for distancing himself, especially since most of the internet had no clue what was happening behind the scenes.
Bringing up Jason are genuinely, to the highest degree, clout farming. Like, they're genuinely just trying to get... It's just Clippers trying to get views.
Before this controversy, David's career seemed unstoppable. Songs he wrote became staples in TikTok trends. Some tracks were used in Fortnite montages, other big social campaigns, and even mainstream shows. He had millions of fans online, and his merch and streams were generating huge revenue. Even his earlier songs, originally meant just to avoid copyright, resonated deeply with fans, making him relatable and accelerating his growth. Once the victim's identity became public, David's image changed overnight. Fans who had defended him started questioning everything. Social media exploded with speculation, screenshots, and commentary. Every photo, every song lyric, every past collaboration was scrutinized. From chart-topping success to massive controversy in a single week, David's story is a stark reminder: fame can rise fast, but it can also fall just as quickly. One secret, one mistake, one moment can flip everything upside down.